Radio 104 WMRQ.
Perfect nation. No taxes, no politics, no Ricky Martin.
Shake your bum bum, shake your bum bum, shake your bum.
Jam Nation on Modern Rock, WMRQ, Radio 104.
It's Jam Nation. Take it away.
You know what's up? Right now we're working on some equipment issues.
Oh, yeah, do tell. Break a string, broken
No,
drumstick, power problem.
Well, there was a string earlier. No, it's a chord problem right now. They're working that out.
But we had some upcoming dates to tell people about.
Sure. Absolutely, Jeff.
Do you have that information in front of you, Dan?
Right in front of me.
Oh, you are the man.
By the way, people who aren't down here, I just want to point out that this is actually pretty compelling. There's people lined up against the wall. It's, in the stark light right there. It's a little... They came in a little late, so unfortunately, it looks like a lineup. Yeah,
they're kind of trapped behind the drummer over there, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a little sad, but they're enjoying themselves, which is all that really matters.
We actually had some calls with people calling up, and they didn't really quite believe me that the band was live and actually here in the studio. So maybe the equipment failure is all the proof they need.
But the station, the beautifully sung station ID wasn't enough for them.
Right.
Here we go. Upcoming dates. By the way, probably first and foremost, Camp Creek, July 27, 28, 29 in New York, Mariahville, New York. Go to campcreek2001.com, and there you can find all the information about that. The lineup, though, was announced just this week. Derek Trucks Band, DJ Logic, Snake Oil Medicine Show, and numerous other notable performers will join the band. If you want to see the band coming up in the days to come, Saturday at the Colorado Brewing Company in Danbury. Friday the 18th at Lupo's in Providence, which incidentally is where I first saw the band about 19 years ago. Jeff, one of the first probably 5 live shows I've ever seen in my life was Max Creek at the old defunct Lupo's back in the day. At Toad's Place on June 8th. At the Living Room on June 9th. If you want all updated information, you can visit the website at maxcreek.com. You good to go, Mark? Oh, okay. Well, what the hey then? Why don't we hear some more from Max Creek? You're listening to the band on Jam Nation, Radio 104, WMRQ.
Mark Radio.
Finally, you don't have to travel from city to city, from state to state, just to hear your favorite jam bands. Join the Jam Nation on Radio 104, Modern Rock, MRQ.
Attention hoop fans, whatever your age, gender, or skill level, come join the excitement as Radio 104 welcomes back Hoop It Up, the official 3-on-3 basketball tour of the NBA, to Union Place downtown on June 2nd and 3rd. Log on to hoopitup.com or pick
again. Friday the 12th at the Colorado Brewery in Danbury, Connecticut. Friday the 18th in Lupo's in my home state of Rhode Island. The 26th, Butternut Basin in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Friday 6-8 at Toad's Place, the Living Room on the 9th. The big Gathering of the Vibes on June 30. And then the show that I'm sure all Creek fans want to see, Camp Creek 2001. They just announced the lineup on Friday. I think it became official. In addition, of course, to Max Creek, Derek Trucks Band, Snake Oil Medicine Show, DJ Logic, many, many, many others. CampCreek2001.com if people want information there.
I kind of have a question for the band here. On your Camp Creek Festival, how much input is there from the members of the band? Or does your great manager, Eric, over here pretty much do everything? Or
There you have that one, Jeff.
I noticed there are some younger bands on there. Do you guys have favorites in the scene that you...
Actually, we have a lot of input. I mean, every band that plays there gets run past us before, we have the final decision on everything.
And a lot of it were our suggestions.
Right.
Yep. Each one of us brought in some stuff to suggest.
It's a great kind of eclectic
we
lineup.
ran it past Eric, who probably forgot it, and then we did it again. That's all right.
That's great.
How has that sort of evolved over the Camp Creek event? How has that sort of evolved over the years from your perspective?
I don't even know how many years ago it was. It was 82. Yeah, I just sitting around with some guy in my living room and
came up with this brilliant idea at about 3 in the morning that let's all camp together and play music, because it was just, at that time, the idea was just us, and we would continually play music. So we had the first one in Granby, Connecticut, and it was in somebody's backyard. And from there it went to Maine and blossomed into what it is now.
This site supposedly is beautiful. It's 100 plus acres of gorgeous farmland out. I've heard great things. The people at Terrapin who were involved in this festival were just raving. I guess they went out to the festival site just last week or the week before, and they were just saying how beautiful it was. They were really, really
You
sad.
definitely have to bring your own shade if you camp, though. It's wide open field, and the sun is no longer your friend, so you have to bring something that definitely shades your shade. We would have loved to have seen it last year.
Once again, we're joined here by Max Creek, live in the flesh, right here at WMRQ. And a lot of people called up and were interested in the set list. We have a lot of tapers that tape the show. Can anyone kind of, off the top of their head, recall the set list? Or maybe part of it?
What do we have for breakfast? In Harmony, Wild Side, Station ID.
That was the debut, by the way. First time playing.
Down,
That was a breakout.
Cool.
Said and Done. Only One. And then Columbus Stockade Blues and ICU.
There you have it. By the way, I'm told sometime before the band's 40th anniversary, the retrospective album will be due to hit
Sometime this year.
sometime this year. I'm just happy when Drink the Stars finally came out on disc. I had I've had that on vinyl for many, many years, so it was cool to finally be able to play that in the car.
Well, we want to thank you guys once again for coming in. It was a great time. A lot of people called up, and I'm sure we'll have tickets to be given away to a lot of the upcoming shows.
I just want to remind everyone, maxcreek.com if you want any more information, or campcreek2001.com. Check it out.
Thanks for tuning in. In 2 weeks, we have Uncle Sammy on the big program. Next week, we'll be back. We'll be taking a lot of requests. Thanks for tuning in. This is Jam Nation on Radio 104 WMRQ. We're going to close things out with Sound Tribe Sector 9.